If your boyfriend is watching this type, please leave him. This man has these dark ass Family Dollar shades on. Oh my god, like, he is balding. Like, hey y'all, it's Nijhea. I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm about to be doing something a little bit fun. Anytime I got the opportunity to come on the internet and talk about people doing dumb shit, I'm going to take the opportunity because, you know, my mouth just runs rampant and I just say whatever the fuck I want to say. So with that being said, today's video, we are going to be reacting. I don't even know if I'm going to be reacting. It's not even a reaction because my reaction is clear. I'm going to be rating. I don't even know if I should rate this bullshit. I'm going to be critiquing and rating male podcasts. Now, I know we have all seen the epidemic that is male podcasts. I don't know who told y'all that it was okay to just sit down in these places and talk about absolutely nothing. Talk about topics that will get you absolutely nowhere. Talk about things that nobody gives a fuck about. But you know what? I don't judge because I feel like I do the exact same thing when I get on YouTube and talk about a bunch of bullshit. So you know what? I ain't too much out the alley. I'm pretty much in the same boat. I really can't judge too much. I can't go too hard on them. But the difference between me and them is when I talk about bullshit, I talk about my own bullshit. Or I talk about bullshit that people actually give a fuck about. You know? I just feel like we do not need our podcast to hear about how you hate women. Nigga, we know that. We hear it every day. We do not need 2, 3, 4, 5 hour podcasts of you explaining how you hate women, how you think women are not superior, you think you're an alpha man, and you think that women do not deserve the new generation of men. We understand. We get you. I mean, but anytime I got the chance to come on the internet and talk about people doing dumb shit, I'm gonna do it. So today I'm about to be reacting to the most outrageous, dumbest podcast. Now, I accumulated these. All I did to find these was I went on my phone and I just typed in alpha male podcast on Twitter and abundance of things came up. And I seen hella people trying to promote their podcast. First of all, baby, you really taking the time out of your life to get on the internet and talk bad about women when nobody is watching. I've seen so many accounts on Twitter trying to advocate their podcast, and I was just watching them and I was just like, this is how you spend your free time? I just want y'all to go on Twitter right quick and type in male podcast and look at all of the niggas promoting themselves, talking that bullshit through the mic. Anyway, let's get into the video. So the first person that I'm gonna react to, which is really not a reaction, but honestly, I see these videos in passing, like I be seeing them on Twitter and shit, but I really never watched them because I'm not about to watch, like I said, I'm not about to watch 3 hours of you talking that shit. I'm not. Like, I've never tuned into a real male podcast. The first podcast that we will be reacting to is Fresh and Fit. Now, I don't know about these people at all. Now, I've seen the brown skin one because he's always talking and he never makes sense. And every time I've seen a video with him, his shoes just be crazy looking. Like,
oh, jump scare.
He just looks crazy. And he got a bald spot. When I was going through this, I'm like, oh my God. Like, he is balding. Like,
wait a minute. Hold on.
I see why he hate women because women probably hate him the way he look.
Men and women are not the same. Women like attention, men want sex. So my thing is, a man is capable of having sex with other women while still loving his girl the same.
You're actually saying that in a relationship, it's okay for men to go and explore other options, but we have to be happy with you and not explore options.
Absolutely. Close on your end, open on my end, and I think there should be honest between the two.
Why? Why would anyone agree to
I can't even watch this bullshit. Make me choke up. Okay, my first question is, lady, little white lady, why are you even sitting down with this man? Why are y'all even on the mic together? Why are y'all even talking together? I don't understand, little white lady. Why are you giving this man time and space and opportunity? He don't even know what he's talking about. He has a bald spot. I can't even take him serious. Like, I'm looking at the top of his head, it's shiny as and like, based off the he's saying, I can tell he didn't get bitches. Like, he was one of them niggas in high school that just sat in the back of the class and laughed at everything all the other niggas said. Like, he was one of them. Like, I could tell that he had no girls growing up. He probably lost his virginity at like 30. I can clearly see when a person does not have real human interaction outside of the internet, and I'm getting that vibe from him. First of all, I always see his videos. I'm gonna say that first. I always see his videos and I always skip past. Like I said, I'm not watching that shit. I'm not sitting through that shit. I'm trying to watch this other video with him, but it's just like I cannot pay attention to what he's saying because the fit is throwing me off. Like, do y'all see these shoes? Am I tripping? Like, the shoes, the haircut, the everything, it's just giving me like, I would never look at this man in this world or the next world. Like, I know, like, you're not supposed to be materialistic and shit, but like, a person that talk this much shit, you should really like have your shit together. And I just feel like he don't have his shit together. Like, look how everybody else in the room is dressed, and then look at him, and he just talking. Like, so the next video I found on TikTok. Now, this man has these dark ass Family Dollar shades on, and I already know where it's about to go, and I really don't even want to hear it, but let's go ahead. Come on.
Guys can cheat but still be in love with their girl. Girls can't cheat and still be in love with their man.
Because it's easier for a woman to get dick and it's harder for a man to get
Girls get emotional attached, bro. If something's going wrong at home and she's at work and that dude makes her laugh, the first day she's like, oh, he's kind of funny. The second day he's like, yo, he makes me laugh every day so far. And then that emotion, yo, she's feeling it.
They react off of
What?
It's beyond that. It's
So
just
you
trying
guys
to
are scared
separate
of
herself.
work boyfriend?
I'm not even going to go in depth and break down what the fuck they talking about. I'm not talking about them in this video. This video is not for the men with podcasts. I'm not even going to feed into them. I'm talking to the girls that watch my videos. Please beware. If your boyfriend is watching this type of shit, please leave him. This is my first observation. We're not even going to get into the video. I'm telling y'all right now, if me and my boyfriend was in bed and he pulled up this bullshit ass podcast and he just plays it like that's some good shit to do, like that's some regular shit to do, I'm gonna leave. Like, I'm leaving or he's leaving and I'm never talking to him again. Please think about the fact that your boyfriend could be listening to this shit. That's the scary part of all this shit. And I feel like they all got a certain look to them. It's just like, boy, sit the fuck down. The next one is from TikTok and I see it on Twitter. I'm just gonna give my 2 cents about it because I just want to.
I think younger women tend to be more impressionable. I think older women, you know, in my experience, you 30, 33, 35, the experiences that you have at that point is just, you know, a little bit too much for me. And I really think in some cases you really can't teach an old dog new tricks. So I prefer, you know, my women to be of the younger variety.
I actually really like that some of these podcasts have women that are a part of the conversation, because there is no way that we can keep letting men talk. Like, at some point they just have to shut the fuck up, because it's just like, what do they be talking about? They talk about nothing of substance, and that's really the part that's really throwing me off. But as far as this particular video, he is a like, you can tell. First of all, you can look at him. I feel like my pedophile radar is up here. I can see it just because you know, experiences. I can tell when I see one, and I can tell a man that is off when I see one. Not even a pedophile. I can tell somebody that is just not right up here, and he looks like that. Like, he looks like, you know, he dibble dabble in some, you know, dark web type. Like, that's what he gave me. He gave me dark web vibes. Again, my biggest concern is the fact that people actually tune into these podcasts, and there is men out there agreeing with this man that is basically talking about grooming another person. Like, let's be real. That's what he's talking about. That's what he's getting at. He's talking about something, he don't like mature women. Nigga, you're like 45. You should like 80-year-olds, and you look. Never mind. We're not even gonna get into it. But men like this, women need to be aware of. And it's not even funny. Like, I'm making jokes, but this shit is serious. Like, these men are creepy as fuck. Like, what the do you mean you want somebody that is not experienced? What? And I feel like these type of situations are scary, because I have seen so many men have the same argument as this man and think that shit is just normal. But to say it on the internet is like crazy. Like, please think about the fact that this man just said that he basically like younger women because he can influence them. He said that on the internet. He said that on the internet in front of thousands of people, and he thought that was some cool shit to say. Like, please dig in this man's brain and realize that something ain't right, okay? So the next video is a woman, which I am very disappointed about, but she is not black, so, you know, I'm not that disappointed because I expect nothing less. No, I'm just playing, but I'm not, but I am. Basically, this woman is defending men. I didn't watch the whole thing just because if I'm not doing it for content, if I'm not watching these videos for content, I'm not watching them. Like, I don't need this energy. I really don't. Y'all see how upset I'm getting? Oh my God.
None of us in here can be considered traditional women. And back then, an average guy could get a traditional woman. And now what does he get? He gets a boss bitch, a boss babe, a girl that's been ran through. He gets an ex-hoe. He gets a born-again virgin. Like,
what do
this
I
is,
get?
as women, this is what do we get? We still get protection and provisioning.
Sure. And
The average salary. I mean, okay, but here's the thing. The average salary could cover an apartment. But the thing is, like, women, we want this lifestyle that's not even realistic nowadays. Like, we want men that make more than we do, and we want them to pay all of the bills. But it's like, we all have our nails done. We get our hair dyed. We have makeup. We have all of this stuff.
Cut it short. I'm cutting it short. I'm sorry. I tried my best to watch the whole thing. I can't. She don't even know what she's talking about. So I can't. Like, what? First of all, I'm gonna just say this. Women have not been traditional since 1930s. My mama ain't even traditional. My grandma was not even traditional. Okay, she was. I'm lying. But, like, I don't want to act like my grandma. I really don't. Times have changed. I have changed. And I love my grandma to death. But if you want to be like your grandma, if you aspire to be like somebody that was born in the 1940s, I don't know what to say. Like, if we being for real, honestly, you can be traditional. If you want to be traditional, be traditional. Like, she can be traditional all she wants. Like, I don't see how us not being traditional is affecting this little white girl. I don't see how that's affecting her. She can easily put on a old ass bonnet hat thing, how they used to wear, and a fluffy ass fat ass dress, and she can go and be a pilgrim, and nobody is going to be upset about that. I don't know. She has all rights to go out and be a pilgrim, a little Bo Peep. Nobody is stopping her from doing that. I don't understand why she has to include us 21st century girls. I'm gonna watch another video just because she's a woman, and I find it very interesting how these men corrupted her into, you know, switching over on the other team. Because how much are they paying you? What are they paying you in? I really want you podcasters to know, just because you add a sad ass song to the background of you talking about some bullshit does not mean you just said some top tier information, sweetheart. That's not what that means. That sad music in the back of you talking that bullshit means nothing to me, okay? You know, sometimes you just gotta pray. And I think I'm at the point where I'm just about to pray. Because, you know, I don't want to be one of those people that complain about this generation. But, you know, this generation of men and women that act like this are just, you know, stressing my brain. Y'all make my ass itch, for real. I can't. If y'all have not already observed, I'm really not watching that many videos because I get irritated by this shit. I really just like talking about it and talking my shit. I really don't like watching the videos. I'm going to add this last one just because I thought it was funny, and I watched it like a whole bunch of times, and I was laughing because I'm going to just tell y'all why I was laughing.
I don't respect women who are sexually liberated out of trauma.
Women. That's not fair. That's crazy.
What does that mean?
Edit that.
No. Like, she's gotten...
Like, no, for real. Edit that out. Please. Edit it out. Because what are you talking about? Like, this is my point. Like, these men just get up and get on the internet and talk about absolutely nothing. And I feel like having a podcast for a man, especially a black man, could be such a good thing. They turned a good thing into such a bad thing. You know, I really feel bad because podcasts could have really been a therapeutic thing for men, and then they just turned it into some bull. Like, it could have been an outlet for them, a way to talk about their feelings, talk about their emotions, talk about what they've been through throughout their lives, and they don't do that. They get up here and they talk about absolutely nothing. They talk about nonsense, and it's very saddening to me because it's just like, baby, what happened? Like, what happened? What happened to you wanting to express your feelings? They'll get on the podcast and say how women don't like men expressing their feelings. Why the f you ain't expressing it right now? Just express it. Just express it. I don't understand what do we have to do with that? And specifically about what he's saying, talking about something, if you're sexually liberated because you have sexual trauma, he doesn't like that. Boy, mind your goddamn business. That's y'all problem. Y'all know how to mind your business. Why do you care if she's sexually liberated because she has sexual trauma? Why are you going into detail like that? Like, how do you even know? Like, what? You just, like, the topics of these podcasts are just crazy to me. Like, why are y'all even talking about this? Like, for real, it's a joke. It's a joke. Like, I like the fact that the women on the podcast kind of like got him together. Not kind of, they did. It's also like, women are not obligated to teach men anything. That's your father's job. Okay, I'm not gonna go around here talking to a man about how to be a man. I don't know how to do that. I'm not a man. I don't know how to tell you how to treat women. If you don't know how to treat a woman, I just assume you are a bitch ass nigga. I respect women who go on podcasts with men to teach them about things and to be argumentative, but I wouldn't do it because I really don't care enough to teach nobody nothing. I would genuinely go on a podcast just to be argumentative because niggas are that stupid. And I find joy in talking about these niggas because I know they get mad at anybody disagreeing with them. And I love to disagree. So I honestly would like somebody to invite me to their podcast. And that's how I'm going to end the video. Can somebody invite me to a podcast? I want to come on so I can literally just talk shit and not take you niggas serious. Because y'all obviously don't take yourselves serious. So why should I? Okay? But anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was fun for you. I know I don't be showing the clips of the videos. It's just because I would rather the attention be on me than on these bitch ass niggas. So it just is what it is. If you don't like that, I'm very sorry. This isn't my, you know, normal content, but I thought it was funny to make, and I enjoy making fun of dumbass men. So, you know, with that being said, I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.